We built this pattern up from the ground up, everything, like literally from scratch. And so this is the first muslin, or sort of the first test. There's nothing in it, it's just sort of an empty piece of cloth, just to show what the pattern should look like. So we've identified the changes that are going to be made, and we're going to work those changes back into the pattern as Prakash is doing. As you can see, it's a classic jacket, a very classic 1930s, 40s, 50s golden era cut. Long in the body, to be worn with full cut trousers, slightly long in the body, sort of a 2-row 3. This is all going to be adjusted, so this is going to come a little bit more, a bit of a higher roll on the lapel, a lower gorge, sort of more of a very classic gorge, extended shoulders. Again, these shoulders are slightly too wide now, so they're going to be brought in a little bit. So the idea is to have a very, very, very nice, full, yet fitted cut. So as you can see here, you can still see the shape of the coat, with a very nice, long, graceful skirt to it. What we've done is that we've raised the pocket, as you can see. That gives that length, at least that visual length, to the skirt, and also from the front. So what you have is a very, very, very uniform, linear look, which is very, very different from what you see today with the short jackets and sort of the short, tight everything. We're going to be wearing them, of course, with our classic full cut trousers. So again, the idea is balance and symmetry. So if I had on one of those short jackets, right, with full cut trousers, it just doesn't work. So the cut for the coat needs to balance out the cut we've used for our trousers. So it needs to be full, it needs to be long. The coat needs to pick up the width of the trouser, so there's a seamless transition from the top to the bottom. And so this is what we've really worked on. We've worked on this design from the ground up. Basically, we built it from scratch, from the trouser to the jacket, to produce a unified, balanced visual look. So that's it. The back
needs work.
Yeah, everything needs work. I mean, this is a scaffolding, literally.
But one more thing, the fabric on this is like 70 or 60% weight of what the fabric
The ultimate fabric, yes.
So the volume,
there's no volume, there's no drape.
Yeah.
But the key thing is that, again, focus on the chest, the drape. Remember, I talk about drape on my videos. I talk about fullness in the chest, I talk about room, I talk about comfort, yet retaining the shape of the coat. So you don't need to squeeze yourself like a piece of sausage into a shrink wrap to show shape. You can still have a full cut garment like this, yet if you pin this, just pin it for a second.
So here we have an excessive overlap of the jacket, which needs correction.
But you can see that when it's pinned, you can still see the shape, yet it's comfortable. It fits very, very loosely. It's comfortable. It's not wrapped around my body.
So we're going to lift the shoulder.
Again, lift the left shoulder,
Reduce
bring it a little bit in.
Align the difference between the left and the right side.
And then that's it. But at least sort of the basic silhouette is there. And you can see sort of the vision I've been preaching. And you know, gradually it's coming back to life. So we're going to take these changes, we're going to work them back into the pattern. Prakash has got he's got his tools. They look like sickles and swords and what have you. So it's going to take all those changes, it's going to work them into the pattern, and then we're going to sort of move to the next phase, which is probably building out something with a bit more construction, maybe a bit more of the guts worked into the garment. So we're getting closer and closer to what looks like a real garment. Again, here, what we're going to do is that we're going to sort of make this a bit more linear. Again, the idea is a very classic linear look. So I've asked for these to be brought in a little bit. So the quarters are going to go down a little bit more in a straight line and then curve off at the bottom, which gives you that full linear look from top to bottom. So that's it. As you can see, it's already
This is
he's
your
working that
shape,
into
okay?
the design.
So, and I'm taking a little bit off here. So now instead of having a curve which starts all the way from here,
It starts
you have a
bit
very
higher.
mild curve, and then at the end it's,
Right.
you could just go a little bit like that if you want. It'll still look like that. So I could soften it just a bit. Otherwise, it might end up sticking out.
Yeah. So that's about it. Long day, but
Yeah, very long day.
this is what
It's
it
okay.
takes. This is what it takes. So I'm a tough taskmaster. All right, guys. Back in Abu Dhabi tonight, and see you guys on the vlog. Take care.